Let's do one up. Puzzle 204. Hit play here. So each row and column has been potentially split into multiple segments. I am seeing we have a 4 here today in the center. So we've had 1, 2, 3, and 4 for 201, 2, etc. So anyway, these bold borders do split the rows and columns into segments. So this is a segment of length 3, length 1, length 3. A segment of length n has the digits 1 through n exactly once each. So because this row has no segments in it, it has 1 through 7 once each. This would have 1 through 3, this is a 1, and this would have 1 through 3. All right, I'm going to get started by placing our 1s here. That's a 1, that's a 1. I think those are our only 1 length segments. Okay, let's see, any low-hanging fruit here? This needs 1, 2, 3, this needs 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. 1 and 3. Interesting. Maybe it's the large digits today. So we need 7s. Now, how many 7s do we need? Well, let's count which columns are 7 in size. So this column needs a 7, this column needs a 7, and this column and this column. So we should have 4 7s in our puzzle. And they're going to come from this row, this row, this row, and this row. I'm wondering if this row is limited. So what I'm actually going to do is I'm going to mark everywhere we could have a 7. So 7, 7, and 7. And then this row, we need it from here, here, or here. And then this row can be here, here, or here. And this row could be any of them. The here, here, here. Oh, not the 4. Okay. So we need to place 4 7s out of these places, and it's really unclear where they would go. So let's move down to 6 now. So there is no row or column that is 6 in size. No segment that's exactly 6. So it's the same as the 7s. So we need a 6 here, but this can't be 6. There's already a 6 in this column. This row already has a 6, so we don't need any 6s there. Here, this is a 6 and this is a 6. And then in this row, we could have 6 here, 6 here, 6 here. But notice this column needs a 6. And this is the only place it can get it. So this is our 6. That means these are not 6s, but it also means now this column needs a 7, which can only come from here. So these are not 7s. Now we have 6, 7 pairs here and here. Well, they're not pairs, actually. Sorry. No, that's untrue. They're not pairs because I haven't fully marked the cells. Yeah, we need a 6 somewhere in the... We need 2 6s in this rectangle. They're going to be in this diagonal or this diagonal. And then the 7s are in some organization of where the 7s... I put the 7s. Let's look at 5s. So this column needs a 5. Oh, I just noticed this segment is done because it sees a 2. So this is the 3, this is the 2. So this could be a 5, this could be a 5. Okay. In this row... 5 could be here or here. And this row has a 5. This row needs a 5. It could come from here or here. Okay, so what we have here is an X-wing on 5s. It's a little easier to see that this column needs a 5. Let's just do that. So this column needs a 5, and it can't come from any of these cells, so it can only come from here. So that's our 5, removing 5 from these. And now we have this rectangle of 5s, where we're going to have 5s like this, or we're going to have 5s like this. All right. Now, once we start doing 4s, like these 4-length segments come into play. Oh, this column needs a 7. Now this is the only place for it, because we placed the 5 up there. So that's a 7, meaning these aren't 7s. And so now 7s are again, in this diagonal or this diagonal. This row needs 1, 3, and 6. This is 1 or 3. 1, 2, 3. This needs a 2. This 2 and this 2 see it. So this is the only place for 2 in this 3-length segment. 1, 3, 1, 3, 1, 3. You know what? This column needs a 4. This is 3 length, and this is 3 length, so the 4 comes from right there. Let's see. This column needs a 4. Let's 1, 2, 3. This row needs a 4. This segment here needs a 4. 4 can't be here because this 4. Can't be there because this 4. This is a 3-link segment, so it can't have a 4 in it. So that's a 4 for this segment. Now we're down to 1, 2, 3 for it. Can't resolve that. We need 2, 3 here. Let me think about 4s a bit more because we just got a bunch. Maybe this column's 1, 3. Okay, so this row is going to need a 4. It can come from here, here, or okay. So 4 is going to come from here or here in this row. In this row, we need a 4. It could come from here or here. Can't be there. Can't be there. All right. These don't need 4s. This has a 4 already. This has a 4 already. This has a 4 already. Okay. Those are the only 4s we need. So we're going to get a rectangle of 4s like this or like this. Okay. Something's got to resolve all this. Is it 3s? I don't see why it would be 3s. I don't. There's a lot of 1, 2, 3 cells. These are 1, 2, 3. Okay, this row needs a 3. It can come from here, or here, or here, or here. This row needs a 3. This segment needs a 3. It could come from any of them. This could come from any of them. This needs a 3. It could come from, like, there's just not enough place 3s. Come from these two. This row needs a 3. It could come from here or here or here. This row needs a 3. Come from here, 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 or here. This segment needs a 3, one of these two. This needs a 3, one of these 3. And now 2, this row has a 2, this row has a 2. 2 in this segment could come from here or here. This can't be 2. Because of this 2 down here. Here 2 could come from any of these 3. Here 2 could come from here or here. Here 2 could come from here or here. This row has a 2. 2 can't come from here or here. This is a 2. This could be 2. This could be 2. This could be 2. And this has a 2 already. This needs a 2 from here, here, or here. And we might as well finish with 1s. Ah, I see that this can only be a 1. Because it can't be 2 or 3. Ah, how did I miss that? Okay, so that's 1, that's 2, that's 3. That gives us the 5. Oop, no, sorry, I can't quite do that yet because these can be 1s. So these can't be 2s. So these are 1, 3 pairs. I think I should go ahead and just pencil where 1s need to be. Ah, that fully pencils me. I don't like that. I didn't approach this puzzle correctly. I ended up fully marking. So, but I need to mark the 1s to. Okay, well this is a 4 because it can't be 1. 1 is missing, but it's the only digit that's missing. So this is going to be 4 because it can't be 1. That removes 4 from here and here, leaving a 6, 7 pair. This row does need 1s, so I'm just going to put 1s in all of these. This segment needs 1s. I can put them in all of these. This segment needs 1s. This segment needs 1s. So does this segment has a 1. Okay. This segment needs 1s. We just don't really have 1s placed in useful places. 1 can come from any of these places and any of these. Okay, so now I'm fully marked. Okay, so we have an X-wing on 3s here. Might be something easier, but let me explain this. I can actually draw. I have a little extension to my browser here. So notice that in this segment here, yeah, let me actually let me just circle this and circle this, right? This segment here needs a 3, and it can only come from the 2 circled cells. And this segment here needs a 3. It can only come from the 2 circled cells. So let's actually, one of these 2 3s is true, and one of these 2 3s is true, right? So I can't make both of these 3s true. That's not going to work. I can't make both of these 3s true. That's not going to work. So let me just change my color here. That means we're going to end up with either this 3 true and this 3 true, or we're going to end up with this 3 true and this 3 true. Those are the only 2 options because I need to place 2 3s. And these are for the rows. for the row segments. And so that means that I'm always going to have a 3 in one of these two 3s will be true, and one of these two 3s will be true. So it doesn't matter how it resolves, because what ends up happening is that this cell here can't be a 3. This cell can't be a 3. This can't be a 3. It removes 3 from the entire column here. I also noticed I have this 3 placed here. So that gives us this 1. Gives us the 5 and the 4. 5 looks down. Let's clear that out. But yeah, I cleared out the 3s as well, which is hopefully helpful. So let's clear that out. 2, 3, 1, 3, 6, 7, 1, 7. 2, 3. Okay, that wasn't enough. I'm making a mess of this puzzle, but anyway, this is a 1, 3 pair. One of these will be 1, one of them will be 3. So that means this can't be 1 or 3. So it has to be 6. That's 1, that's 3. So we can clear these out. This 1 resolves the 3s like this, and then that's 1 and 2. That 2 gives us 7 and 6 and 7 here. This is not 7. 1, 3 pairing is 1, 3 from there, so that's 5. Okay, I placed this 2, so 2 now in this row only goes there. That's our 3, giving us 1 and 2 here, giving us 3 and 1, giving us 3, 1, 3. That's not 3. This isn't 2 either, so that's 1. This isn't 1 or 2, so that's 3. This 1 tells us that's 2, 1, and 2, and we're done. I kind of flubbed this puzzle. I didn't approach it correctly. I ended up fully marking, which I really don't like doing. But anyway, it is what it is. I can't go back and solve it again. So sorry for the flub. Hope you enjoyed it anyway. And how'd you do?